Hi, this is NTT from Tech65 and we are right here at Asiasoft's launch of Diablo 3 in Singapore. And in this episode of Tech Scene, we're going to look at how this launch is going about, the amazing crowd that is here, the really long queue, and Diablo 3 itself. So this is another part of the really long queue of people that are queuing up for the Diablo 3 game. And I heard that people have been actually queuing up since yesterday. The first guy who came in was 6 a.m. yesterday, so he's been queuing up for more than 24 hours. Because it was only 9 a.m. today, they actually started to let people in. So a lot of people really excited, a lot of gamers, and I can see everybody's holding on to their phones and checking up the latest news and pictures and videos about Diablo 3. A lot of excited people over here. Alright, we are now here inside Funan, and there's still a long queue behind me. And the way it's going to work is, if you have pre-ordered the game, and only pre-orders are being delivered today, you come here, get your pre-order verified. You see the verification booth back there. And once you get your pre-order verified, you're going to get a coupon, and they're going to call you by the queue number on the coupon, and they're going to start giving out the game at 3 p.m. today. So after 3 p.m., based on your coupon number, you go to the back, you can get your box copy of the game. Alright, so this is the main atrium of Funan, and right now what they've done is behind is the registration. Once you get your coupons, there's a small area here where you can buy accessories and clothes and mouse, gaming mice and all the gaming accessories that you need. Behind me there's a stage where you can actually, they'll be having lucky draws and other events throughout the day to keep gamers entertained, so that between the time they get their coupon and the time they actually get the game, they can actually go around and have some fun, buy some accessories, check out some videos, play with some of the hardware here, and wait for them to get the game. Alright, so this is the back where you're actually going to be able to collect your games. What you see right now is a schedule of all the things that are going to happen. There's going to be a cosplay event. At 3 p.m. it's going to be the official launch. And that's when you can actually come here and this part where there's about 7 booths, and they're going to try to increase it, and get your games. You see the boxes behind the booths, that's where the good stuff is. That's all the box games that you're going to get. That's all Diablo 3 goodness right there. And I have with me one of the developers for Diablo 3, Mark Messenger. I thought I would ask him a few questions and see what he's up to in Singapore. What was the build process? It took what, 13 years to do between the last Diablo and this. There must have been a lot of changes and improvements over it. So what's your take on that side of things?
Well, it's an evolution with all the games. When we're working on Diablo 3, we're not just working on that. We're working on all of the games, right? So, but Blizzard has always had the philosophy of we won't release until we're ready, and that's served us really well in the past. And I think you're just looking for that critical mass of people in development who really feel confident that this is the right version, this one is ready to go.
And this question was from people who haven't really played Diablo or haven't seen the beta or the videos yet. What can they expect from Diablo 3 as maybe someone new coming to Diablo 3, or
Sure.
have not seen anything yet?
Sure. Diablo 3 is a dark fantasy game. It's set in the world of Sanctuary, and it is the latest chapter in this ongoing saga of the war, basically, between the angels and the burning hells, and humanity caught up in the middle of all that. Now, in the beginning of this new chapter of the game, it's about 20 years after the events of Diablo 2. Players are now taking on that role of hero and trying to combat evil in all its scary forms.
What's your favorite character?
In Diablo 3?
Yeah, I mean as a hero.
As a hero?
Yeah.
Oh, who do I like to play?
Yeah, who do you like to play?
Demon Hunter.
Demon Hunter.
For me, totally, because I like to stay away from the monsters and shoot at them from afar.
Dual wield or single wield?
Dual wield if I can get away with it.
Alright. This is NTT, and this has been an episode of Tech Scene covering the Diablo 3 launch in Singapore. If you like the video, make sure you give us a thumbs up just under the video, and make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. Of course, you can check out all of the other content at tech65.org. Thanks again for watching Tech Scene.